What is up, SmackNPie here, and welcome back to another Dark Deception video. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, is a big day, because SmackNPie, today we're going to witness the true horrific historic voice reveal of someone I never thought we would get. I'm lying, I did thought about it, but it is here. Nonetheless, that is right, I'm talking about Chapter 4 voice reveal, most specifically Dark Deception Chapter 4 Mama Bear voice reveal. I'm not kidding, it is here. Mama Bear's voice reveal is here, and I gotta say, it is surprisingly overwhelming teaser. This is the third level in Chapter 4, and if you're keeping count, we now have all three levels main character's voice reveal. What does that mean? I'll tell you in a second, but going back to the original topic, Glowstick Entertainment, the company behind Dark Deception, are keeping everyone updated regarding their upcoming chapter 4 to be exact, for Dark Deception. They have everything from devlogs to OSTs to teasers to even voice reveals, and that is exactly what we're going to talk about today. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. Before we get to actual voice reveal, we need to understand and get a little bit of background regarding where this is all going, because the content inside this voice reveal teaser needs some sort of background to understand where we are going with this. So Mama Bear is supposed to be the main focus, presumably boss battle, which now after seeing this teaser, I have my doubts, but she's supposed to appear in the final level of Chapter 4 alongside Trigger Teddy. Mama Bear has gone through some incredible changes over the course of her design development. At first, she was supposed to be Panda animatronic, originally being a part of Joy Joy Mascots, which was then scrapped and changed to Joy Joy Gang with only 3 members: Lucky the Rabbit, Angry the Pig, and Penny the Chicken. We knew that she will be a companion to our little friend Trigger Teddy over here, as he is the main focus of this level. Again, I have my doubts now. So now that you got caught up with her history, let's get into the voice reveal itself and see what it has to offer for us theorists. Just today when I woke up, I saw the notifications from Glowstick Entertainment's YouTube channel, which showed a brand new voice reveal teaser for Mama Bear. Let's take a look at it first, and then break it down in sections to theorize and learn some new information. That is, if there is any.
How sweet. A new companion for my babies to play with? Make yourself at home. It's a bit of a mess right now, but I hope you won't judge. My babies are very hungry. Babies, go and greet our guest. Mama Bear is coming to get you. You will die here. Mother knows best.
Okay, first things first. The voice is kind of similar to Reaper Nurse. Now we know Tara Strong played both Reaper Nurse and Mama Bear in this game, and she's an amazing talent, an amazing artist. Artist here means someone with talent who uses their ability to make good stuff. Anyways, here I feel like we're going to have some issues with this. I'm just speaking for myself here, just a warning. I know most of you guys have no problem with it, but now I get it. I know what they're trying to do with this. We see the same situation with Joy Joy Gang and Reaper Nurses. They want to give these characters more detail, more than life characteristics, so that it just doesn't become an enemy, but an enemy with meaning, purpose, thoughts, and etc. However, it worked with Joy Joy Gang and Reaper Nurse, but here with Mama Bear, I'm not very sure. What I was expecting here is a little bit of monotone and some additional virtual pitch in her voice to give her more sadistic and gruesome voice. Here, she just sounds like Reaper Nurse's mom, and less like this violent bear who's got kids that looks just like each other, and she even reproduces them from her belly actively as we speak. Yeah. Anyways, these were my thoughts on the voice, but I have to say, the addition of Trigger Teddies around her makes it even creepier. Not sure about the voice and setting of it. Also, the design that Vince was talking about earlier, they still took some inspiration from it. It didn't change dramatically, but I hope and I'm confident that their second form will have a change of voice. I really hope so, but if not, sad face. Now, with my thoughts and reactions out of the way, let's talk about some theory stuff. Let's break down her design, Trigger Teddy's appearance, and dialogues to see what we can expect from her in Chapter 4. Before we get to the dialogue section, I feel like we need to talk about her and Trigger Teddy duo in this. Way before we even knew about Mama Bear form, I theorized here that Trigger Teddy will play a role as like of those small gremlin clowns from Chapter 3. Quantitative in numbers, I said, which brought up the idea of some bigger authority controlling them, which in this case is Mama Bear. We then had another look at her from new and updated Chapter 4 poster, and then slowly after they posted a brand new photo of Mama Bear on Instagram, a closer look, more details. Now all of that gives us the idea of her authority authority role in Chapter 4. We're not sure if she's a boss battle, which like I said, I have my doubts, or she's a part of Second Zone alongside the addition of small trigger teddies running around getting triggered, which like, what are you gonna do, trigger teddies? Get triggered and call your mom? On second thought, never mind. Now I do have to say one thing though, trigger teddies around her, it does look cute, but that's the whole point, to lure you in, to spring trap you once you're under their control. Now after seeing all this, I feel like her role is going to be bigger than this. She will be in the first zone, she will be in the second zone, and she will be the part of the boss battle as well, from the looks of it at least. One thing I can definitely say here, this level is not gonna be fun to play, as I didn't enjoy Crazy Carnival level for the most part. The clowns were massive in numbers and most of it had to do with luck. Sometimes when you teleport in other area, they would just stand outside waiting for you, and as soon as you enter that area, without giving any time to use your powers, they just straight up kill you. I feel like at least we need to eliminate the luck part. That was the main problem with Five Nights at Freddy's as well. It's not extreme here in Dark Deception, but from the looks of it, they are going there. Don't do this to us, Wince. Please, man. With all of the gameplay and design stuff out of the way, let's talk about probably the most important part of the whole voice reveal, the dialogues, the line, the content. Although these lines are usually for when death happens or to taunt you, nothing too much, but just like Reaper Nurse's Malak line was a big drawer for me, there are some good stuff here in this teaser as well. Let's take a look. Firstly, she said, "How sweet. Let me make one thing clear, Mama Bear. Your voice might be good, but you ain't nothing like my Reaper Nurse over here. Isn't that right, Miss Nurse?"
Well, speak of the devil. Looks like he just walked in. Ooh, and he's a looker too. I'll get back to you shortly, okay? Bye-bye now.
Yeah, I got problems. I need some help over here. A new companion for my babies to play with. Really? That's what you think this is? Is this what it's all about? I do have a theory that just appeared at the top of my head while writing the script. What if Mama Bear and her family represents the neighbor of our Doug's family? What if, listen to me, Trigger Teddy's represents Tammy's friends or at the neighbor's house? However, being drunk and arrogant while having ignorance and being completely oblivious to the fact that his own daughter is dying slowly from inside as she's being isolated both from her parents, from the attention of her parents, and most importantly, from the love of her parents, which is why the next line of "make yourself at home" is a subtle reference to what I assume to be her neighbors, understanding what Tammy's going through, whilst making sure that Tammy's more than welcomed to her house, at her house, and to play with her babies, which I made reference with friends earlier on. And what happened there to make this neighbor family story being a nightmare, I'll come to that in just a second, but the next line has more to do with gameplay location. It is a bit of a mess right now, but I hope you won't judge, emphasizing on the fact that if we are playing in the factory level, Trigger Teddy's got so many toys and friends that he wishes to play with. Again, coming to the story in just a second. And his mother, Mama Bear in this case, wants nothing but her babies to have a good time and someone to play with. This could further explains why he looks so disturbing from inside. Losing a friend such as Tammy, a longtime companion, that is something right there. The next line of "my babies are hungry and go greet our guest," which surprised me that she used the word guest, singular. Normally it would be guests in a normal house, but then again, this ain't no normal house. This is Mama Bear's house. What did you expect? Food? Hugs? Oh, you're gonna get the second one very tightly. This goes into gameplay element of go get 'em and story section of that family welcoming Doug when he visited the neighbors to talk about his daughter, Tammy Hauser. The next line of "Mama Bear is going to get you." Oh man, I can already imagine the scene. We shut Trigger Teddy down for good, and now he sends a signal back to her mother to come and get him. And then you have this lead up of either boss battle or second zone or whatever, and this line and creepy music in the background making you get chills, you feel me? I can already feel Mama Bear up on me. Wait, what? And lastly, "you will die here. Mother knows best." I don't know if you get it by now or what, but "you will die here," and most importantly, "mother knows best," is clearly, and I mean a clear and obvious link and hint to Doug's wife that she's a mother, and she knows what's best for her daughter, which in this case is Tammy Hauser. "You will die here" is a metaphor from Doug's family for what he's done and where he is, as he's going to pay and suffer for his sins and crimes. All of this leads us to believe that after he abandoned his wife and was quote-unquote taking care of Tammy on her own, there was a lot of restrictions on her. She wasn't allowed to go play with the neighbors' kids. That was the main one. But the neighbors realized her situation as they knew she needs love and attention of her mother, which is why the lines of "a new companion for my babies to play with" is a link to Tammy making a a new friend at the neighbor's house, and you can add anyone in neighbor's section. Christine's family, Doug's friend's family, anyone. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it is a family of just a mother and her babies. That family also going through hard times, as we don't see the role of a father in this thus far. So you could say a single mother and her babies, whilst on the other hand a father and a daughter. Secondly, greeting our guest implies Doug's unhappiness over Tammy going to their house and playing. He didn't like that. And finally, mothers knows best implied that Mama Bear, the mother of that family, tried to talk to Doug about his wife, that she knows what's best for Tammy and that you either get back together, which is best for everyone, or you hand over Tammy to Christine. Tammy needs her mother. She's not getting that love and attention from you, Doug, anymore. And that, ladies and gentlemen, did not end well, as Doug did handed Tammy over to her mother, but that ended up in that horrible fate for both mother and daughter. And now that memory of his past life is coming back to haunt him. You see the connection here. You're feeling all of this now. The story is really something, and I'm more than honored to be a part of this experience. Whatever I presented in this video is nothing but just pure speculations and theories drawn from my extensive knowledge of this game for months, and I feel pretty confident about it. This gives us even more clues to make a solid timeline for the whole story, so make sure to stick around for that. Also, now that we have all 3 voice reveals, it's time for the final OSTs from this level, and we're again one step closer to get that good Chapter 4 and its release date. With that being said, that'll wrap up this video, a long video, so make sure to like this if you enjoyed, subscribe now to become an official member of SmackNPie, help me get to 20,000 subscribers, and make sure to drop your theories and thoughts down in those comments below. I'm Smack, and until next time, take care and peace.